2 days to Hyrox and we are supposed to be relaxing today, but my cousin still requires some volleyball practice and I have a sprain in my back which should be fine by Hyrox, but then I don't want to risk it, so we are trying something new.
All this time I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So call my
7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. We are at Club Everstrong now, which is where we are doing the Hyrox training. Monu has been practicing wall balls. So what do you think? How's it going?
It's over for us.
Okay, don't listen to him. Still think we can hit like 120.
Anything other than podium?
Podium is over for Bangalore, but not for Mumbai.
If it's not a podium, it's over.
But yeah, we were not supposed to work out a lot today. But I think he's like 20 years old, so he's like fine. He'll recover faster than I do. And I'm absolutely not touching weights so that I don't stress myself out. But I've already trained a lot here. So I'm just going to trust my training and be like, whatever happens is going to happen in the race day. Best of our potential. But for now, 20 more wall balls or what? Okay, ice plunge, cool. The trainers, that's Leo and Abin. They're also representing Club Everstrong in doubles. So what we're doing right now is just like getting his squats accustomed to both lunges and wall balls. So I'm alternating between them just so that he doesn't feel the fatigue of any one particular exercise. So part 1 of recovery today, we are going to be doing ice plunge, which is set at 8 degrees. There's also red light and all, but we are probably not taking it today. So I'll meet you back after I finish my ice plunge. I don't want to damage my phone with the water or anything, so catch you right back. So we're going to do the ice plunge with minimal upper body exposure. So I am stepping in. Just trust me that I'm stepping in. And I'm in the water. Okay, I'm in the water. I think you can see that it's set at, okay, it's at 9 degrees now. And that is because the temperature of my body sort of like heats up the water. And even though it's at 9 degrees, I'm a little bit used to doing ice plunge. So I'm quite comfortable with this. Ah, God. But you can see like I have like goosebumps going on right now. So the thing about ice plunge that you need to know is that it sort of like comes in cycles where the pain suddenly shoots up, and then what happens in this moment is that you are experiencing a lot of cortisol and your body's stress hormone is at its peak. So whenever something is like at one extreme in your body, right, your body tries to overcompensate. So just because your cortisol is at peak, your body shoots up like a shit ton of dopamine, and that is basically the happiness that is the pain cycle. The reason I'm taking it right now is because when you're coming out of this ice plunge, right, your body is sort of like at the state where your outer layer is like immensely cool. So because your body is at a lot colder temperature, your blood flow to those particular vessels are increased. And just because I have a back pain, the increased blood flow can like really help me. A lot of the people who are doing ice plunge for the first time, your experience is going to be a lot different. You're going to feel a lot more difficulty. But I'm like sort of used to ice plunge at this moment, and for me it's all pretty cool. It's all fun and games right now. In all honesty, after you spend a little bit of time, this ice plunge sort of starts feeling like a hot water bath. I'm gonna end this video just so that in case I don't accidentally drop my phone again, I'm gonna stay in the water for some more time and then come out. And I'm out of the ice plunge, and I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but my upper body has like a lot of red things, right? And that is exactly the increased blood flow that I'm facing right now. And in general, I'm feeling a lot more happier, and that is attributed to the ice plunge. We're gonna go see what our cousin is up to. For now, this part of our recovery session is over. So part 2 of recovery starts soon. You want to do this sled down? Okay, I don't think you're supposed to. Efficient method. Hopefully we are fully recovered by the day of the event. That's what the goal is. You want to try like a 500-meter run after this? Okay, I feel like I'm being a very bad teammate. I'm not supposed to push him today at all. Might as well, huh? Okay. When you are not there, I just see also. Bro is hitting. Yo. Yeah, cool. What do you have to say?
Something you're not supposed to do before Hyrox is train with this guy.
In my defense, this guy did a very proper ice plunge. I was chilling, quite literally. What do you think our chances are of hitting under sub 120 Hyrox?
Still possible, right? Recover tomorrow, eat properly, don't think too much clearing run.
Done. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering, this video is not sponsored. It is just that my friend owns this gym, Muthu. And my back after ice plunge has also become like super normal. Okay, and your ice plunge time?
4 minutes.
Let's go. Ice plunge was a lot better than last time, huh?
Sure.
I might have entered the wrong address.
So, guys, if you're making plans with this guy, okay, if he says he's going to be at 4, it's going to be at 6, okay? It's plus 2 hours.
Not always.
Tell me one time you were on time.
One time I was on time.
Reasons like that, Santosh is single.
Where we are going. We are officially categorized as this place is like super fancy. So apparently I use my right shoulder a lot and I have something called as trapezoitis. Not sure about cupping, they've gone to discuss the budget, but a little physiotherapy session would happen.
So many things are supposed to change. Start with your supplements.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
It's like a very popular one.
Yeah, it is popular, but it's also like very situationally dependent on like what is happening here. Just finished massage and cryotherapy, both of which was pretty nice. I feel something very different. Pain has reduced a lot, and apparently the cryotherapy is supposed to last for 2-3 days, which would mean also coinciding Hyrox. You have something to share now.
So he'll add a clip of him getting cryotherapy, okay? When they were doing it, I don't know if it was the stretch marks or it is what I think it is. But then something in the shape of veins, okay, was turning white. The moment he moves the thing out of that place, again it goes back to normal. Hypothetically, I'm assuming it's his veins turning white because of the...
To me, they were telling the temperature was like minus 150 or something. And for me, it felt like they were blowing like cold air, or 15-degree cold air. It was not even hurting.
I think because it was really localized, like really localized.
It was not hurting, but I could see like fumes and all coming out. I can understand that it's like very low temperature. They were discussing about color changes, okay? The doctor and him, they were chatting. They were like, see how the color is changing. And I was getting scared because I was not feeling anything. But it feels really good.
It was crazy.
Yeah. And more than that, you know how they say there's knots in your body, right? I could actually feel a ball like something. So the doctor said it was like a lactic acid accumulation. Yeah, apparently lactic acid doesn't go away with hot showers. And when he was doing the massage, I could actually feel like something was moving in my like back area. Apparently I have like a lot of muscle imbalance. Yeah.
This guy doesn't train his back enough.
I do, but okay.
What are they? You know what's the funniest part? Like when the doctor was asking him about like how does he feel every day morning and all. When he didn't say that I feel sore, he was very particular. Then he started asking, do you feel sore? This guy goes, no. Then he asked, okay, now you don't feel
like
sore
after a gym session, yeah.
now you don't feel sore because you might have reduced the intensity. What about when you're actually like very intensely working out? Okay, I was like, no, then also I didn't feel sore. I so badly wanted to say, okay, this guy doesn't push enough. He itself said,
And then the doctor said, you don't train hard enough. I'm like, okay.
that was one thing. Okay, then second time the doctor asked him, what supplements do you take? And he said nothing.
I said magnesium.
I'm training for Hyrox. He said I'm training for Hyrox, okay? And he said I don't take any supplements. You should have seen the reaction on the doctor's face. Okay?
You know, my parents are going to see this video. They'll be like, don't take creatine. There will be one comment. He endorses creatine. I generally don't take whey or creatine. Yeah, if anybody was to sponsor me, then like why not? But
Creatine is the cheapest.
no, I'm saying like brand sponsorship. I'll consider taking. It's just that I don't drink enough water for me to take creatine right now. Oh yeah, he also asked about hydration. We were like, I reached 2 liters of water yesterday, and yeah, that was a major mistake. Okay, we also said every time we'll look
bye-bye.
at. Last stop of the day, Decathlon. We are back home.
We were talking about something, okay? We were like how we are early to Hyrox. I was like, we are early to Hyrox, but then we are late for hybrid training, okay? Like endurance and strength together. So
And I started running 4 months back.
I said all thanks to my breakup. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this shit. And this guy assumed that's because after my breakup, I started running. But then I said, bro, if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't have agreed to doing Hyrox. Like it was very random. Okay, one day I said I sent a reel to him about Hyrox. The next day he asked me, do you want to do that? And I was like, why not? Let's do it. That is how it actually started.
I mean, we have never discussed about Hyrox or fitness, and somehow we had partnered in doubles and we're going to do it like day after. I have no idea.
Hey, genuinely, this is not for content, okay? Like, trust me, this conversation was so real. Like, I still can't believe it, okay? Like, it was very random. Like, one fine day, this guy decided to ask me, do you want to do Hyrox? I always wanted to do, okay? But then I was like, not sure about it because singles would be too much for me. So I always was searching for a doubles partner, but then I'm a college student, so I don't think any of my fellow mates will agree. It's really expensive.
And also, I have never did running before. The time I started running, I was doing 9 pace on 2 kilometers. The only reason I signed up is because I felt I am doing exercises, I need to start running. I never knew Hyrox would be this big. I never would have ever thought that my cousin would agree to this.
20-year-old cousin.
Yeah.
Still in college.
All of this seems super aspirational. If you go back like 5 months and if you told me that I will be running a 10k just for practice, I would not believe any of you. I ran a 10k for fun. I mean, it was so boring. I was like listening to Spotify. But the point is, I was able to run a 10k. I don't even know how that happened. I could not run for shit before this. And now,
I just think, okay, like I want people like in India, I want people to like, I want students to start doing shit like this, like go to marathons or do events like Hyrox. Or there's cheaper version of this also that Yodar is and all. I'll probably start that, like I'll start inspiring people, but then not now.
why not now?
Now it's my turn to go test it out, no?
Right. I think just because we are able to be in the state to do it, I don't think we should take anything for granted. I think I pushed myself a little too hard. Right now I have like a back spasm. I'm right now going to get a muscle relaxant and my race is in 2 days.
I don't agree with this guy telling he pushed himself too hard, Anna.
I mean, you should push yourself hard, but then you shouldn't take things for granted. Like
That's that.
your fitness, the opportunities that you're getting. I
Getting
feel
to do this is a huge thing. Like,
yeah, getting to do this is huge. And we were initially training for podium, and I think that is the reason I pushed.
Still training.
Okay, yeah.
We are still training. We are still racing for podium.
Okay.
What do you
But that is the reason I was trying to increase my race pace to 5:30. 5:30 from like straight up like 9.
You know how suspicious it is to come to a medical store at 10.
Yeah, it's right now 10 o'clock and we are here at a medical store because I know that if I don't recover in time for my race, it's going to be hard. So we have done everything today. So we just want to take it down all the way. We just want to do our best for the training that we are given. So now going to the medical store. Talk to you later. My muscle relaxations. Do you have any concluding notes for the video?
See, at night, 10 o'clock, I don't think you should show him pharmacies.
Okay, there's a muscle relaxant inside, like, trust me. Okay. Continue.
I'm not a part of this, guys. Anyways, like we were saying, grateful to do this. God, insanely lucky. That's it.
Now we have done whatever we can for in training, in recovery, and in most other aspects, even in nutrition for today. We are electrolyte loading and everything. And now whatever happens gets decided on race day. So cool. See you there. And if you have watched to this point, consider hitting subscribe. And hope to see you too in Hyrox someday.
Cut off to that guy running. He was running there.